Greetings. In this video, I wanted to show you how I measured my body's negative ions. So ions can be very low or very high. High is around 400. And in my case, I've been holding the phone for a long time. And so right now they're pretty low. But the reason to do this is to check before you go into your quantum chamber where your measurement is. And then measure after. I set my timer for 10 minutes. I went into my quantum chamber. Then I shut it off and took my measurement again afterwards. So here, I put this on 200 millivolts. It's relatively easy to do. And just connect to the negative. This one's broke, so, but it still works if I connect to the negative end. And as long as I touch the wire. And then I connect to my right. And about, I would say 8 or something like that. Now you always want to remember the highest reading and realize that our body works a little bit like a capacitor. It stores the energy and then it releases it. So you want to do this at the very beginning, and then at the end when you're done trying out your quantum chamber. I will include videos on my quantum chamber so you know what it looks like. It's relatively easy to do, just a little work intensive. You can make it very basic or you can make them very expensive, however you choose to do them. The other thing I recommend is putting good energy tools inside of it. Excuse me, whether you use orgonites, generators, biogeometric signatures, which I use them all, bubbles. So check the links to see what I've done, and you can do your own thing. But the main thing is that you get a lot of good energy frequencies, if you can, tools in the chamber. If you do go and try to acquire a twisted piece generator like this one, which is probably not much out there, make sure it's not welded. Most people will weld pieces together, but the energy gets stagnant over time and then they don't feel good all of a sudden. I've had people contact me. They gauged that the time frame was 1 to 2 years after they acquired their pieces that the energy turned and they noticed. But yeah, happens. So this way the energy that gets circulated gets to be released and not stagnate, especially not with a foreign body. This is pure copper. So when I turned off the quantum chamber after 10 minutes, I timed myself. Now, I'm not vaccinated. I have to say, if you're vaccinated, you want to try maybe a minute first and wait 2 hours and see how you feel. If that's good, then try 2 minutes and so on. I would say don't go over 20 minutes and don't fall asleep under it, because we don't really know what the graphene oxide all can do. Now, with the quantum chamber, your graphene oxide will get depolarized in the body, and so the effects of that should stop, from what I've heard or understood. And also, you just, like I said, build on it. Don't go for the full-blown 20 minutes right away, but just do a bit at the time. But you also can gain negative ions, and that's where these pieces come in. If you have all very beneficial pieces in there, very beneficial frequencies, your body will pick up on that. And my counts, when I measured, which I do want to show, my counts doubled. So my negative ion count doubled while I was in the chamber 10 minutes. And that's considerably high. So I have been grounding here while I'm talking to you, and it should have gone up a little, but I'm holding my phone, and the phones have a huge impact on our bodies. It actually interferes with our senses and whatnot. But I think that is it for today. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourself, and always make sure that what you're doing is working for your benefit, which this is a great way of seeing whether or not you got the right stuff.